It's Untitled Blind Mage, started by Magic World, and today I'm doing the booktube tag for the Poet's Corner.
First question, who is your favorite poet?
Well, I'm sure that's pretty obvious. My favorite poet is Edgar Allan Poe. Because, like me, it's a writer that writes very good, graphic, dark poetry.
Next question, what inspires your poetry?
I would have to say either listening to new music or going to see a play or movie. A scene will sit out or a line of the song will sit out and I'll be inspired by that. Another thing is life experience, like either something drastic or something I'll turn into like my normal day of life. Or sometimes it will be just talking to someone and our interaction will spark an idea as well.
Next question, what poet inspires your writing?
Like I said earlier, Poe, because I feel like that edginess is a lot of style in my writing.
Darkness.
Sometimes if I try to write a short poem, I have to say Emily Dickinson, because she was known for writing a lot of poetry that was shorthand or almost like a list or short story mix. And then a few occasions where I'm trying to make sure my poetry is like dynamic and the words show more than what you'd think for just one word, is inspired from Chaucer.
Next question, what poet's writing style would you like to try replicating?
You mean the one I haven't been doing?
Yeah, aside from Poe.
So I'm not sure if he'd be considered a poet or not. But I think it'd be really a challenge to write something Shakespearean.
Next question, what is the easiest style of poetry to write in?
That's simple. For me, it would have to be either free verse or a narrative poem. Because with free verse, you pretty much can use any topic, any style to write your poem. And narrative is writing a poem in a person's point of view, which is what I've been doing for my collections for Disney and other genres.
Next question, what is the most difficult poetry style to write in?
I would have to say any type of style that's rhyming. So either haiku or limerick, because it's hard for me to get in that mindset. I mean, I did try to write one rhyme poem, and it was 3 years, and in the end, it was more like a song poem or a ballad than an actual rhyme poem.
Next question, what poetry styles do you think are overused?
Like I said earlier with rhyming, I feel like that's overused a lot because a lot of times people use a simple rhyme for a Hallmark card or as an easy way to like share your feelings from that person because that's how we were taught growing up.
Next question, what styles of poetry do you think are underrated?
I have to say the old-fashioned one. So a ballad, epics, heroic poems. You don't see them a lot anymore. A lot of times you always see them when you're reading the classics like Odyssey or Iliad.
Or two, sometimes when you're playing Dungeons and Dragons and the character is playing a bard.
That too.
Next question, what's a poem that you always recommend to others?
That would be The Bells by Poe. And it's my favorite poem because it's a simple item, it's a bell, but it's described in so many ways throughout the poem.
Next question, what poet would you like to read more from?
So one year, Lauren bought me a complete collection of Whitman poetry, and I have yet to read it, so that would be my choice.
Next question, what poet, dead or alive, would you like to meet and discuss their work?
Oh, there's so many. If I had to pick one, it'd have to be Poe. Just because of the fact that so much of my poetry and writing is inspired by him. I'd love to just talk to him and see what inspired him and see what he thinks of the modern era writing his style.
Next question, if you could collab with a poet that's indie or famous, who would it be and why?
It would be Ashley Marie
Egan.
Thank you. I blanked the last word. Because I like her style. She wrote a poem comparing death to winter. And I thought it was cool because a lot of people do consider winter to be death adjective. But a lot of people don't show it very well in poetry.
And I just feel like a lot of the themes in her poems are very similar to your writing.
Last question is to tag anyone. And because I can't really think of any names, it's of anyone. So if you like poetry or you're starting out in poetry, I think you should do this tag because it's a lot of fun. And it was fun trying this tag with Lauren. It seems like you guys like a lot of tags where we tag team on creating questions. So if you want to see more, let me know. Until next time, blessed be.